Professor Sadhan Kumar Ghosh, the internationally well-known expert, has been carrying out collaborative research on circular economy implementation with the BOFA director Mr. Nielson, Dr. David, Cristensen, Dr. Rikke and Mr. Brian in Bornholm Island, Denmark. In September 2023, Professor Ghosh was invited to Bornholm to review the work and discuss for further collaboration. He visited the Waste Recycling Center, Paper Recycling Plant, Waste to Energy Plant, Waste Dump Yard and many other places in Bornholm. Bornholm TV interviewed him on September 7th. Let us now listen to the conversation between Professor Ghosh and Mr. Nielson on further collaboration.
I am Nielson. I'm the director of BOFA. I am very happy to have had Sadhan Kumar Ghosh visiting with us, and this is one of the books that he has edited.
You know that we met for the first time in US.
Yes, we did.
And it was a fruitful meeting when it come into the reality that you contributed one article in my book on circular economy. So, and from there we go on talking. Mainly you and David was the person who were interacting with me.
Yes.
And I'm very happy that now it has come to extent when I'm visiting you, the BOFA.
And I'm very happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you very much. So now...
applause in the background.
Yeah. Now you please tell us something about, where we started the journey of this collaboration, and then after today, and of course, we'll go beyond for this collaboration.
Certainly.
If we can, please.
Well, Professor, like you said, we met in America first, and that's how the contact got started, and it led to us collaborating on a book. We wrote a chapter, myself and my colleagues, 4 of us. We wrote a chapter for your book about circular. We wrote about circular economy in Denmark, and other contributors wrote about circular economy in their respective countries. And I think it was a success. We were very happy with the result, and I hope you were as well. And now this has led to you coming here in order for us to discuss what further collaboration will be possible in the future. We have had the pleasure of having you here on this island, our beautiful island, for the last 2 days, and I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed yourself. We definitely have enjoyed having you here. And so when we look to the future, what are the possibilities? I think there are several. The first one is the natural continuation of the academic work that has been done so far, which could be working on another article for a book or for a periodical. I don't know which would be the more relevant. This is something that we can discuss in the future, but I certainly think that the academic continuation of the academic work would be one avenue we could pursue. A second one would be to see if it is possible, and I hope so, to extend the cooperation to reach beyond a close circle of academia and maybe introduce other groups from our respective societies. I know you yourself have talked about the possibility of exchange students. It would be fantastic if it was possible. If it's a few students on university level, we would be very happy to welcome students here to come and visit with us. If we're talking about a larger group, maybe then it's high school level, I don't know. That is also a possibility that we need to look into. And then, of course, there's a third possibility. So beyond the 2 first that I mentioned, the academics and the exchange programs, that is maybe we can find specific programs to work with in the future. To be quite honest, I'm not sure about the funding situation for Danish Indian projects. I think this is something that we should investigate. in the coming months to see what kind of funding is available, and based on that, hopefully we will be able to do something. As you know, we have a project department, and we're doing quite a few projects. Although most of what we're doing right now is restricted to the EU, I think that it might be possible to find. The first thing we should do in the coming months, of course, some things don't need funding, like writing articles. But if we go beyond that, I think the first thing we should do is we should find out, examine the funding options, and we have some very good people in our end, at least, who know how to do that when it comes to finding funding in the Danish and the European setting, and I think that this should be the first step in the continuation of our very positive collaboration.
Great. In fact, you know that in India, Danida,
yes,
the Danish government, that works, and they fund India also.
Yes.
So in that way, we have to explore that whether that type of possibility of funding is there or not.
It's a good idea.
But you know that as of today, we have been doing the collaboration without any funding. Like you wrote one chapter and other things. So in that way, funding and non-funding, both the types of collaboration and the project we have to look into.
Yes.
And the first one, which I discussed yesterday with some of the teachers, you were also there, that exchange visit of the teachers as well as the students from Bornholm or the Denmark to India, and on the other way around, India to Denmark. This is one which is possible, possibly, because there is no funding, only these are all individual funding. The which can be done is each of the Indian will be hosted by each of the Danish people, Bornholm, and similarly, whenever they will go to India, they will be hosted by each of the Indian guys.
Yes,
so,
vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa.
Yes.
So that way the accommodation and food cost will be reduced.
Yes.
Only the traveling cost.
Yes.
So that we can explore. The second exploration is, as we were discussing, that the waste to energy is now curbing. We are concentrating more on circulation of the resources than the waste to energy. So in that way, because I have been working for quite a long time on the recycling.
Yes.
And in India now, we have been working in different types of recycling, different types of waste recycling. So that can be one area where we can collaborate. But
certainly.
It cannot be supported by fund. It is a self-funding, so that we can look into it. And third, of course, I'll be one chapter will be written by me and you. It is a collaborative chapter. Another chapter will be the Bornholm people, mainly the BOFA. BOFA is doing a great job here. And third, what I am planning to make a small film video on Bornholm.
No.
I'm really enchanted to see all.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And these are some of the things which I am looking into it, and of course the research collaboration, particularly the articles and others that will be there. And the last part, what I'll cordially invite you, we have the 13th International Conference on Sustainable Waste Management and Circular Economy in November 29 to December 2 in Mumbai, India.
Yes.
So if it is possible to participate either in online or physically, then it will be good. So the Bornholm case studies and others will be taken to the people who are, and I'm expecting around 60 countries to be involved in that particular conference. So these are some of the areas where we can collaborate. But I'm very happy coming over here for last 2 days. The hospitality, the support, everything which you have been providing, you, my friend David, and today Brian, that Ricky, everybody.
Yes.
It is really a nice experience, and I am sure that I'll come back again.
I hope so. We keep our fingers crossed, like we say.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Indira is one of the leading professors from India.
Yes, nice to meet you. Is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay. A movie star.